discover the Admiral Butterfly, nature's winged jewel. In the tapestry of nature's most exquisite creatures, few insects command as much admiration as the Admiral Butterfly. With their striking patterns and graceful flight, these remarkable lepidopterans have captivated naturalists, photographers, and casual observers for centuries. From garden borders to woodland clearings, Admiral butterflies represent some of the most beautiful and fascinating examples of evolutionary artistry in the insect world. The Admiral family, a diverse dynasty. The term Admiral butterfly encompasses several species within the genus Vanessa and related groups, each distinguished by unique coloration and markings that have earned them their regal common names. The most prominent members of this distinguished family include the red admiral, Vanessa atlanta, the white admiral, Limonitis arthemis, and the painted lady, Vanessa cardui, though the latter is sometimes classified separately. The red admiral stands as perhaps the most recognizable of the group, with its distinctive black wings adorned with brilliant red bands and white spots that create an unmistakable pattern. This cosmopolitan species has achieved global distribution, making it one of the most widely recognized butterflies on Earth. The white admiral, by contrast, displays elegant black wings with broad white bands, creating a striking monochromatic beauty that seems almost painted by an artist's brush. Physical characteristics, nature's canvas. Admiral butterflies showcase the incredible diversity possible within a single butterfly family. The red admiral typically measures between 2.0 to 2.5 inches in wingspan, with forewings that display a complex pattern of black, red, and white markings. The forewings feature distinctive red bands across the middle, punctuated by white spots near the wing tips. The hindwings mirror this design with red bands along the outer edges and subtle blue spots that add depth to the overall pattern. The white admiral presents a dramatically different appearance despite belonging to the same extended family. Its wings span approximately 2.5 to 3.5 inches and feature deep black coloration with prominent white bands that flow across both forewings and hindwings. Small blue and red spots along the wing edges provide delicate accents to the bold monochromatic design. Both species exhibit sexual dimorphism, though it's often subtle. Males typically display slightly more vibrant colors and may have specialized scent scales on their wings, while females tend to be slightly larger with more rounded wing shapes adapted for egg-laying behaviors. Life cycle, a journey of transformation. The Admiral butterfly's life cycle represents one of nature's most remarkable transformations, following the classic four-stage metamorphosis common to all Lepidoptera. This journey from egg to adult butterfly spans several weeks and involves dramatic physiological changes that never cease to amaze observers. The cycle begins when adult females carefully select host plants for egg-laying. Red admirals show a particular preference for stinging nettles, Urtica dioica, though they may also utilize other plants in the nettle family. White admirals typically choose birch, aspen, or cherry trees as their nurseries. The eggs, tiny and pale green, are laid singly on the upper surfaces of young leaves. Within 5 to 10 days, depending on temperature and environmental conditions, the eggs hatch to reveal tiny caterpillars no larger than a few millimeters. These larvae immediately begin constructing protective shelters by folding and securing leaves with silk threads, creating secure hideaways where they can feed and grow safely. The caterpillar stage lasts approximately 3 to 4 weeks, during which the larvae undergo 5 molts, growing dramatically with each stage. Red admiral caterpillars display variable coloration ranging from pale yellow-green to dark brown or black, often with branching spines that provide protection from predators. White admiral caterpillars are equally distinctive, featuring olive-green bodies with prominent horn-like projections and intricate patterns that provide excellent camouflage among leaves. Pupation marks the most mysterious phase of development. The mature caterpillar forms a chrysalis, either suspended from a branch or hidden among leaf litter, depending on the species. Inside this protective casing, the most remarkable transformation in the natural world takes place as the caterpillar's body completely reorganizes into the adult butterfly form. This process, called metamorphosis, typically takes 10 to 14 days. Habitat and distribution, global citizens. Admiral butterflies demonstrate remarkable adaptability in their habitat preferences, contributing to their success across diverse geographical regions. Red admirals, in particular, have achieved nearly worldwide distribution, inhabiting every continent except Antarctica and Australia, though they have been introduced to some Pacific islands. These butterflies thrive in a variety of environments, from urban gardens and parks to wild meadows, forest edges, and mountain slopes up to considerable elevations. Their adaptability stems partly from their ability to utilize common host plants and their strong flight capabilities, which enable them to colonize new territories and respond to seasonal changes. Red admirals exhibit fascinating migratory behavior in many regions. Unlike monarchs, which follow established flyways, red admirals engage in more dispersive migration patterns. In temperate regions, they cannot survive freezing temperatures, so populations either migrate southward or die off, with recolonization occurring from warmer regions each spring. White admirals prefer more specific habitats, typically favoring deciduous and mixed forests with sunny clearings and access to their preferred host trees. They're particularly abundant in areas where birch and aspen trees create forest edges and openings that provide both larval food sources and adult nectar opportunities. Feeding habits, sophisticated tastes. Adult admiral butterflies exhibit sophisticated feeding preferences that reflect their ecological roles as both pollinators and nutrient recyclers. Their primary food source consists of flower nectar, and they show marked preferences for certain plant families and flower types. Red admirals particularly favor flowers with flat or clustered blooms that provide stable landing platforms, including buddleia, sedum, asters, and various members of the daisy family. They're also frequently observed feeding on overripe fruit, tree sap, and even animal dung, behavior that provides essential minerals and nutrients not available from nectar alone. White admirals display similar feeding flexibility but show particular attraction to white or pale-colored flowers, possibly due to visual preferences that evolved alongside their own coloration. They're commonly seen visiting elderflower, bramble blossoms, and various wild cherries. Both species engage in puddling behavior, gathering at mud puddles, stream edges, and other moist areas rich in dissolved minerals. This behavior is particularly common among males, who require additional sodium and other minerals for successful reproduction. Ecological significance, environmental indicators. Admiral butterflies serve as important ecological indicators, their presence and abundance reflecting the health of local ecosystems. As pollinators, they contribute to plant reproduction, though they're generally less efficient than bees due to their lighter bodies and different feeding behaviors. Their role extends beyond pollination to nutrient cycling within ecosystems. Caterpillars convert plant matter into biomass that eventually supports various predators, while adults transfer nutrients between different plant communities through their feeding and waste products. The migratory behavior of red admirals makes them particularly valuable for studying climate change impacts and ecosystem connectivity. Scientists monitor their arrival dates, abundance patterns, and distribution changes as indicators of shifting environmental conditions. Conservation and human interaction. Despite their widespread distribution, admiral butterflies face various conservation challenges in different regions. Habitat loss through urbanization and intensive agriculture reduces available breeding sites and nectar sources. Climate change affects their migration patterns and breeding cycles, while pesticide use in both agricultural and urban settings poses direct threats to both adults and larvae. Gardeners and conservationists can support admiral butterfly populations through thoughtful habitat management. Creating butterfly-friendly gardens with diverse native flowering plants provides crucial nectar sources, while maintaining areas of stinging nettles and native trees offers breeding habitat. The timing of garden maintenance also affects admiral populations. Avoiding wholesale clearing of vegetation during breeding seasons and leaving some wild areas unmowed provides crucial overwintering sites for pupae and supports the complex ecosystem relationships these butterflies require. Observing admiral butterflies, a naturalist's guide. For those interested in observing admiral butterflies, timing and location prove crucial. Red admirals are most active during warm, sunny days from late spring through early fall, with peak activity typically occurring in midsummer. They're attracted to gardens, parks, and any area with abundant flowering plants. White admirals prefer woodland edges and clearings, particularly in areas with mature deciduous trees. They're most active during morning and early afternoon hours and often return to favored perching spots along forest paths. Both species are relatively approachable when feeding, allowing patient observers excellent photography opportunities. Their feeding behavior often involves extended visits to individual flowers, providing ample time for observation and documentation. Conclusion: guardians of natural beauty. Admiral butterflies embody the intersection of beauty and ecological function that makes the natural world so compelling. Their presence enriches our gardens, forests, and wild spaces while serving essential roles in maintaining healthy ecosystems. As climate change and habitat loss continue to challenge wildlife populations worldwide, these resilient insects remind us of both nature's adaptability and vulnerability. By understanding and appreciating admiral butterflies, we gain insight into the complex web of relationships that sustain biodiversity. Whether encountered in a suburban garden or a remote mountain meadow, these winged jewels continue to inspire wonder and respect for the intricate beauty of the natural world. Their success across diverse habitats demonstrates nature's capacity for adaptation, while their dependence on specific host plants and environmental conditions reminds us of the delicate balance required to maintain healthy ecosystems for future generations. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos.